go on a journey. Sit back, buckle up, enjoy the ride with Crystal Petrie Consulting. So
Hello, my name is Crystal Petrie, and you are watching the Crystal Petrie Consulting Network. I am going to give a recap of my favorite show on NBC and maybe all of TV. This Is Us. Season 6, Episode 15, simply entitled Miguel. I will start this recap off by saying I love Miguel. I have always been Team Miguel when it comes to Rebecca. But I can totally see why her kids were not Team Miguel. You know, the whole, this is my dad's best friend thing. And you know what they say? It's always someone you know. Coming up soon, I will be hosting Get Funding, Create Change, a grant writing online educational course. This course will teach you how to properly introduce yourself to the funder, how to properly write your proposal in a manner that will get you funding to create change in your community. I want to teach you how to turn your vision into a reality for your nonprofit organization in whatever city you live. Subscribe to my YouTube channel right now and sign up for my newsletter right now to get all of the latest information about Get Funding, Create Change. You can do both by visiting my website, CAPETRYLLC.com. Now, when you are a caregiver, and maybe you currently are, or maybe you were, all of the burden is on you. Even the simple task of putting Rebecca's shoes on and putting her glasses on, all of that was solely on Miguel. And while the kids and the friends and the family, they get to go about their life, living their life, and all they have to do is call and check in. I'm not saying that Randall, Kevin, and Kate are wrong for calling in and checking in, but they don't have to deal with the day-to-day struggle emotionally, intellectually, the exhaustion, the hurt, the pain. They don't have to deal with any of it. I do want to say that I love the fact that this entire episode was dedicated to Miguel. I mean, everyone else has had their own episode, so why not Miguel as well? One of the things that really stood out to me during the young Miguel phases, and one of the reasons that I love this show so much, are the writers and how they write things into the show. I don't know if you caught it, but I definitely caught it when Miguel got his job and he shook the, executive director's hand and said, "Thank you for the job." And then he corrected him and said, "My name is actually Miguel." He said, Miguel applied twice and never got a call back. But somehow Mike not only got a call back, but he actually got the job. And this one line of Miguel talking about, because of his name, his real name, he never got a call back. But when he switched his name to a Caucasian sounding name, somehow he got a call back and he got the job. It was just one line, but powerful enough to keep the dialogue going about name discrimination in the United States of America. Now, moving fast forward, I did not know, maybe you did, I did not know that Rebecca did not like Miguel at first. How can you not like Miguel? I guess it's like what young Jack said. Sometimes Miguel can be a lot, but a lot is what Rebecca would eventually need. And Miguel's mother, beautiful, smart, caring, when she said, love is giving your heart without expectation. Is this possible? It got me to thinking, is this possible among us humans? I know that this is the type of love that God has for us and Jesus has for us, but is it possible among us mere mortals and humans to love someone without expectation? Let me know what you think in the comments. Is it possible? I want to know. But Miguel would later find out exactly what that statement meant many, many, many years later. Miguel, we all need a Miguel in our life. We all need someone who's going to actually fight and argue and fuss to take care of us. We all need that in our life. And Rebecca had that in her life. Miguel lived out his vows exactly as he said he would until death did them part. And I am telling you, I have watched every episode of This Is Us for 6 years, and I believe this is episode 103. I think it's 103, and I have cried at every episode. And hopefully this next part is not a spoiler for you. Hopefully you've already watched the show. But Miguel dying was just too much. It was too much. This Is Us writers, producers, directors, too much. And I constantly have to remind myself that this is a show, that these are actors, that someone is writing this. It's not real, Crystal. It's not real. And if it's not real, why do I cry real tears for every single episode? Every episode, I cry real tears. This one included. Miguel dying was just too much. Just too much. But with only 3 episodes left, the tears I still cry. After 6 years, the tears I still cry. But stay social with me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Comment down below. Let me know if Miguel dying was just too much for you too.
Sit back, buckle up, enjoy the ride.